Hey guys. So in this episode of Snack Bites, we're going to talk about probably my favorite moment of the entire episode, which is when Rick kicks the crap out of those stupid trash hipsters. Um,
Trash hipsters. Nice.
I had zero worry whatsoever. Like that. A lot of people were freaking out last week and like,
Really?
oh, yeah, he had all the leverage in the world. There was not anything that she could possibly do to him. I thought it was funny that
Just take pictures of him mostly naked
okay, so
and
that was
degrade him.
the first funny
Steal
thing.
his clothes.
I like how he just looks at her and is like, "Why?"
Also, this raggedy heifer had the nerve to put on
Oh,
his boots and his gun
oh,
belt.
dude, how dare she? How dare she touch the
Sacrilege.
python?
The only
How
person who
dare
gets to
she?
wear Rick's clothing is Michonne, number one.
Yes.
And even she wouldn't wear his boots.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, seriously, why would you want to wear those
That
boots?
was really weird. It's like she wants to be him or something. I
No,
can't make
she wants to be inside of him.
or she wants him to be inside of her.
Either way.
In either way, it's perverse. But anyway, so yeah, she I sculpt you after and all that stuff, and then their threatening device that they're gonna use to kill Rick is a worse version of Winslow. Like I don't understand what they were
Yeah,
thinking
that wasn't
there.
an upgraded Winslow. I feel like it should have been in reverse. They should have did that Walker first,
And then
and
Winslow,
then Winslow
yeah,
should have come out. Then it would have been like, oh
that
shit.
the one that he beat last night was a normal enemy. The Winslow was like the boss at the end of the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I mean he beat it in like less than a minute, and he also kicked the crap out of the trash people around him using the staff. I thought that was cool the way they did that. How he's like using it as a weapon.
They're terrible fighters.
They're awful. They have no idea what they're doing.
I feel like he should have been taken down fairly easily, considering his hands were tied and he had the Walker on the stick.
Yeah, he beat all of them with in
It's
his
still fun to watch.
he beat all of them with a staff well tied up in his underwear.
Yeah. Still fun to watch.
And they had guns and he still beat them. Like it was awesome. And also, what's up with Jadis and her terrible negotiation tactics? It's like the same thing happened at the end of last season when, she's talking to Negan and she's like, "Oh, I get 20 guns or something." And he's like, 10. She's like, 20. And he's like, 10. Like, I'm gonna kick the crap out of you if you try and go here again.
Well, that might be true, but she pulled that with Rick though and won the first time. I can't remember how many guns she wanted, but she got it.
I don't even remember that.
Remember? Okay.
She
That's
obviously didn't win last night though. She's like, "I want half."
Oh yeah,
Kidding
Rick,
me?
Rick Rick was not screwing around.
He's
I
like,
think he
"No."
was over her crap. No pun intended, but also he was tired of like my favorite moment. Like even though that fight scene was fun to watch, my favorite moment was when she asked to sculpt him nude, and he gave this look of disgust, like, "Bitch, please,
She's like,
I'm
"I
done
sculpt."
with this.
She said, "I sculpt you after these off," and he's like,
You're not seeing my goodies."
He's like, "These stay on" or something.
Yeah.
He had it's. I really like the dialogue in this episode, but that what he said after he kicked the crap out of all of them, and he just looked around and was like you can play your games, and draw your pictures,
That's your favorite quote.
sculpt whatever shit you want, but I'm leaving, and then maybe you should just run. And stares them down, and they're all just like, "Oh fuck, this guy's
Maybe
crazy."
you should just run.
It reminded me of season 5 Rick, like when he got really ruthless and almost like a rabid dog, the way that he got out of the termites. He told Daryl no, let him turn, and just became almost as sadistic as them.
Well, no, not even. I
They
thought that
deserved
was
it.
totally valid. Yeah.
But I just liked how it was I'm like, oh yeah, this is the badass Rick from season 5. This is ruthless Rick.
Actually, yeah, Rabbit Rick was really. I liked season 5 Rabbit Rick.
That's what that scene reminded me
Like
of.
one of my favorite. Well, that was the end of season 4, but one of my favorite Rick moments is him ripping out Oliver's
Oh,
throat.
Joe's throat. Yeah, that's one of my personal favorites
And
too.
then he stabbed that dude until his hand cramped up.
Yeah.
Like I watched it again. I
And
counted it. It was at least 20 times.
And
And then it cut to commercial. He was still going, but they just cut to commercial.
and he stopped either it was either Michonne or Daryl who were walking across to go kill that guy, and he was like, "No,
No,
this
no.
this one's mine."
He didn't even say all that. He was just, "It's mine." God.
This, yeah, like he like was like, no, I'm killing him personally. Like took like great joy in it, you know?
Not joy, just pleasure. It's pleasure. It was pleasure, but not sexually. Just he took pleasure in it, and rightfully so.
He seemed more kind of just
That
like
would be me.
fed up with the trash people. But I also got the feeling like when he said that quote of like, try and come at me again. I will love to kill more of you right now. Like
Well,
he's just pissed at these people now.
I just need to clarify that statement I just made when I said that would be me. You just have to keep in mind that that dude had just had his son pinned and was going to rape and murder him. So
Yeah,
that
that's
would be me. Like, I'd take my goddamn time too.
especially in the apocalypse. It's worth
I
it.
wouldn't need it. Anyway,
But yeah, so that was I love that scene. I mean, it was so satisfying on so many levels. I mean, he just made them look like total idiots.
I'm surprised he didn't let that walker just eat her face.
I kind of thought that he was going to there for a second. I think he wanted to secretly.
I'm surprised they didn't put their weapons down then because he totally had her. Like, he had her dead to rights.
Oh yeah, if he had let go of the thing, she would have rolled into it.
Hmm.
So that was a great scene. Anything more about that part?
Um, no,
I think that's about it.
no.
If you guys like our stuff, make sure to subscribe right here, this big button. Also follow us on Instagram at RLRashone, and also check out the brand new blog, thelivingrashone.com. Link will be in the description box.
This is a call to action.
Definitely.
Act now.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.